Anybody from Boston or the immediate Boston area? I would certainly hope so. Okay. This is car 5821. Boston had a very complicated way of identifying their series of trolley cars. There were type 1s, type 2s, type 3s, type 4. This is a type 5. There were 471 of these built. I'll tell you why that number is important in a minute. But this is a product of the 1920s, when all they were concerned about was getting people from one place to another. This has absolutely wonderful hickory upholstery. Okay? The inside walls of the car are the outside walls of the car. All right? But they could pack a lot of people in. It wasn't comfortable, but they were reliable cars. That number, 471, remained constant for years. They didn't lose any. And these cars were in service right up until the late 1950s. We have 2 of them. This one is here. If you're ever in the Boston Green Line subway and you stop at Boylston Street Station, you'll see the other car, number 5734, which has been on loan to the MBTA for many, many years, and that stays in Boston. But this is the one that comes here. Now, do we have a problem? Oh, okay, so the power station went off. Okay. I shall explain. Unlike you at home, who get a bill from the power company that says, use so many kilowatt hours times whatever the rate was, that's your bill. We're an industrial customer. So not only are we billed for the amount we use, we also are billed for the demand we make for power. Our use is monitored in 15-minute increments, and we get extra charges on our bill. So our power station is set up that if we have too much stuff going, and it might accidentally jack up the power bill, the circuit breaker trips out, and we avoid that problem. So something happened, and that caused the power station to trip out. Now watch what John's doing. He's putting the pole back up on the wire. There's 600 volts DC in the wire. The pole brings the power into the car, and then it returns through one of the rails. That's the circuit. So it's like a battery. You have a definite positive and a definite negative. So anywho, this is the Type 5. It's a very popular car. Gail Hargy, who's our motor person today, is from New Jersey. John Grady, we still want to call you Mr. Grady occasionally. He had a long career in education, from New Hampshire, another of our 2 volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Boston area, car number 5821. And while it's moving, those of you that live down there, these could be found all over the greater Boston area. Malden and Everett on the north side, in the city, a little bit on the south side. They were all over the Boston systems.